Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So I've decided to open up Modulok. I know before I said I'm not going to open him, but I decided, you know what? I am going to open him. He's kind of cool looking, so what the heck? He's going to be opened. One thing I kind of discouraged me right off the bat is right here you can see he's got some extra black on his leg. I'll probably take some alcohol and clean that off later on. But let's go ahead and open up this Modulok and compare him to the other Moduloks. And I'm also going to show you a little bit of my Hordaks while I'm at it as well. So, first thing is when you get this, he comes in a sleeve. Now the tricky part is knowing which sleeve goes to which figure. At first I didn't know how to do this because I had all my figures all pulled out for the last video and had all the sleeves off so you guys could see the figure inside the box. I thought, you know what? If I'm going to sell these, people want the right sleeve with the right box. So I was looking all over the box trying to figure it out, and there's no barcode or anything. Oh, I guess there's a barcode on the bottom. Hey, look at that. And I can just match the barcode to that to the barcode to that, which also happens to match with the barcode on the cardboard box. So that's how you can tell if you have the right sleeve or not when you're doing this. All right, that's enough about the sleeves. Let's go ahead and open this Modulok. First of all, here's the back. Here is the bio, if you guys want to pause and read that. The artwork is amazing. I really am. The artwork's my favorite. In fact, you can see here's my Filmation, my own version of Modulok that I made. And I found the head. It was under my chair. And so you can see my version. I tried to kind of match the Filmation. I didn't want to actually paint it or anything, but he does have the 3 legs that are the ones with the extra things. He does only have 3 claws instead of 4. But as you know, Modulok only comes with 1 hand with 3 claws and 1 hand with 2 claws. So I had to actually change out the hand piece to make this work. But anyway, enough of that right now. Let's go ahead and open this guy up, because that's what you guys are here for. So let's first cut through the tape on top. Pull him out of the box. Look at all those extra pieces he comes with. Now, I'm not really familiar on the full story of Modulok for Filmation, but let's go ahead and look and see what the pieces are. I know he's got some kind of hammer. Now I'm guessing this hammer just goes in the place of a hand, is what I'm guessing, is what it looks like. And I have no clue what this is. I'm guessing it also goes in his hand and then puts a head on there. I don't know. And he has extra hands, which looks very similar to the hands he's already has on, but that's okay. Extra parts are always cool. And let's go ahead and get Modulok out of here. Now this time they have the rubber bands on the bottom, and they have the twist ties. And the twist tie actually goes around that bottom leg, so we have to actually untwist it to get it off. He's got a twist tie on top, and this one has the rubber band twist ties like we saw with the other figures. So just give it a little tug and cut the plastic rubber band right off. Alright, so he is out of there. Alright, so let's go and talk about articulation. So, first of all, from the ankles up, he has rockers and doesn't have the same twist. Oh yeah, he does. There it is. So he has the same twist as the other ones. And then his knee bends. There's that extra black I was telling you about. Have to clean that off later. Up the top, it bends. And the other side does the same. And then his extra leg has a little bit different articulation. It bends back and forth this way. The knee actually has a ball joint and so that's actually different. And then the ankle on this extra leg, I don't think it has the swivel on it. It's almost more like a tail than a leg the way they designed it. Alright, he does turn to the waist. He has the ab crunch. His armor is glued on, and you can see they got some extra glue on here. And I actually would want it in a little bit different position than it is now, but it looks like it's stuck where it's at because it's glued in place. You can see a little bit of a hack job with the gluing back there. And then the shoulders move. Sick of that glue. What a mess. And then bicep, elbow, it's ratcheted. And then the hands rotate, and these are extremely sharp. So you can see what it does to my finger when I push it on there. Alright, so not really for kids. In fact, it even tells you that on the box. Not a toy. It actually says it right on the box. Just to make sure you guys are clear. Not a toy, adult collectible. And that's why this actual video is not going to be marked for kids, because these are definitely not kids' toys, because they're sharp, they're dangerous, and they're not like the Mattel stuff we've seen. Alright, then his upper head, he has the two heads that move individually, and I'm guessing this neck piece comes off. But because I'm afraid of things breaking, I am not going to pull off his head until I soak it in some warm water. So here is my warm water vat. To put Hordak in front of it. Put him in the vat. Brrr. And there he goes into the vat. It's kind of fun. Alright. So while he's in the vat, let's go ahead and talk about Hordak while he sits there for 3 minutes. So, this was the Filmation Hordak figure we got. And it's a cool figure. It's got lots of cool articulation and everything else, and it comes with extra arms so you could take and put the blasters on. And I actually got 2 arms because I had 2 different Hordaks. And then it comes with a little imp. Oh, that's the wrong one. A little imp. And this is a little imp figure right here. And his head rotates. His eyes are looking forward, so you can see that right there. And his other parts are all glued. So the arms don't move, the legs don't move. It's just one solid piece except for the head articulation, and that's it. He also came with the cool little treasure chest. Now this treasure chest is not open. The one they had at Comic-Con did open. So this one is a solid clunk of piece. Alright, so there you go. There's Imp and the extra parts. Now let's compare it to the other Filmation one. Now the other Filmation one came with a different head. I actually swapped the head out on this one because I like the new Filmation head better, but I just like the body of this one better. And so this one also came with an extra arm, but just for one side only, and you could pull off the hand and then have a gun there instead. So that's kind of a cool, fun feature. So this is actually my go-to Filmation Hordak because he has the Filmation head that I like, as opposed to the other head they gave us. This was the other head we got originally with it, which is basically a repaint of the classics. This head is way better. It matches way more of the cartoon. Alright, so that's it for Hordak. I'm sure that he is probably ready to come apart. Bink. And now you can choose what head he wants. I'm going to put this head on. This is the one he always has in the cartoon, with this head being onto in his hand. Now, there is no extra piece to put this on first unless you use this. Let's see if it fits on there. Oh! I don't know if it's supposed to be for his head or not. That would be awfully tight. Ugh. Post in the comments what this piece is for. I don't know. Alright, let's try the hand swaps. Being they're not really that stuck in there, pretty easy to pull off, and there's not a huge difference between the hands. but they are sharp, so be careful. And I actually personally like it like that. Now, it does look like there's something weird going on with his bicep. I'm not sure what it is. I don't know if the shoulders are reversed or what's going on. Yep, that's what it is. This one, and the arm was actually packaged backwards like that. So I'm guessing that this shoulder is, I got two left shoulders on my figure. So that stinks. So I might contact Super7 and say, hey, I got two left shoulders, I got paint scuffs, and the top part where the neck connects is breaking apart. So there's a couple little issues with this figure, and of course the armor is just a mess. Extra glue all over the place. So Super7, if you're watching, I'm sorry, Brian Flynn, but I'm probably going to be returning this one and asking for another one. Hopefully you guys have some in your service stock. Because I like him, but I don't want a broken one. Or one that's in that bad of shape. I don't feel like trying to fix it and buy another figure just for that two left shoulder deal. Alright, you guys. I think that's pretty much it. Let me show you some other Moduloks that you've seen on my other videos. So here's my mammoth one. My 6-legged, 2-head, 4-armed, double-gunned Modulok. Here is my standard almost humanoid Modulok. And because it only comes with one torso, here is the other pieces. I wonder if the arms come off on this. I better not pull it. I don't want to break it before I return it. So I had to actually alter the neck on this to get this other head to fit on there. But that's pretty cool though, right? So, and then of course after you create your Moduloks, you're always left over with a bunch of extra parts, and here is my globular cluster of Modulok pieces. Kind of reminds me of that movie The Thing. It's just kind of moving and growing, and you don't know what it's going to become. It's kind of yucky when you think about it. Alright, there's my review. He's going back to Super7 after I write an email, and hopefully they'll send out a replacement. And thanks for watching, you guys. I will see you next video. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. And I'm telling you, this thing is great. I'm really glad I got it. If you haven't seen it yet, what I did was I got a glass cup. The glass cup had a small ring on the bottom of it that held it up. So I used some foam that's made for computer chips and cut it to the inside of the ring and pushed it inside there, and it gives it a nice solid seal. And then it has a temperature gauge, and the water is the right temperature to heat the plastic up without destroying it, and it's cool enough that I can actually put my finger in there for a few seconds to grab things out. So that is pretty cool. Alright, you guys, really that's all I got. So I will talk to you next time. Take care, and subscribe, like, tell your friends.